Today, we're diving into the most iconic drama war movies that have captivated audiences worldwide. Let's jump into these unforgettable war dramas right now without wasting time. First, we have All Quiet on the Western Front. This German-language masterpiece, directed by Edward Berger, reimagines Erich Maria Remarque's anti-war novel in stunning detail.
German film that's getting plenty of attention across the globe right now, being the most nominated BAFTA film of the year with 14 nods and picking up 9 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture.
The story follows Paul Baumer, a young German soldier who enlists during World War I, driven by patriotism and dreams of glory. However, his ideals are quickly shattered by the brutal realities of trench warfare. Released in October 2022, the film's intense visuals and emotional depth make it a standout. The heart-wrenching narrative explores how the horrors of war strip away humanity and innocence. This is a must-watch for fans of powerful, thought-provoking cinema. Next is Ridley Scott's historical epic, Napoleon. Joaquin Phoenix plays the legendary French emperor in a film that chronicles Napoleon's meteoric rise, his complex relationship with Josephine, and his tactical brilliance on the battlefield.
Was there something about Napoleon that you didn't know that you've learned throughout this process that was surprising to you? Like, did you have an idea?
Many things.
Yeah.
Because no one is that universally successful without many faults. It was the complex structure of who he was, how vulnerable he was, how brutal he was.
Take this as a warning to your king. I will take the lack of a swift reply as an act of disrespect.
The story offers an intimate look at one of history's most iconic leaders while exploring his struggles with love and power. Released in November 2023, Napoleon is a grand spectacle of war, politics, and personal ambition, with breathtaking battle sequences and deeply compelling performances. Moving on to Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. This modern war drama stars Jake Gyllenhaal as Sergeant John Kinley, who forges a bond with Ahmed, an Afghan interpreter who risks everything to save John's life during a mission.
No, you know what? It's been very easy. It's been a pleasure. You know, he's one of the best actors of our generation, but from day one, it just confirmed to me that, you know, the best of actors are the most generous of people because it's all about the film, it's about the project. I had an easy time and a good connection from day one.
When the Taliban threaten Ahmed's family, John embarks on a dangerous mission to repay the life debt. Released in April 2023, The Covenant is a heart-pounding tale of loyalty, courage, and survival against modern warfare's intense backdrop. Now let's talk about The Shadow in My Eye. This Danish war drama tells the story of a tragic World War II bombing mission. A British Royal Air Force raid accidentally strikes a school in Copenhagen, leading to devastating civilian casualties. The film provides a poignant and emotional look at the collateral damage of war. Released in 2021, The Shadow in My Eye is a deeply moving portrayal of conflict's unintended consequences. Next is Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. This gripping biographical drama follows J. Robert Oppenheimer, the physicist known as the father of the atomic bomb.
In his new film, Oppenheimer, it's being called, well, his most impressive yet. It features Cillian Murphy playing the title role, that of famed physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, who oversaw the development of the first atomic bomb during World War II. He gave that first test the codename Trinity.
The film delves into his leadership of the Manhattan Project during World War II and the ethical dilemmas he faced as his invention changed the course of history. Released in July 2023, Oppenheimer combines stunning visuals with an intense narrative that captures scientific discovery's personal and global repercussions. Another standout is The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Set during World War II, this film focuses on Winston Churchill's secret task force, a group that used unconventional tactics to fight the Nazis. Blending espionage, sabotage, and thrilling combat, the story shines a light on the unsung heroes of the war.
I love being on the water, and so the opportunity to actually be at sea again while shooting was extraordinary.
Scheduled for release in early 2024, this film promises adrenaline-filled missions and a fascinating historical narrative. Now let's look at The Tomorrow War. Starring Chris Pratt, this sci-fi war drama introduces a unique twist on the genre. A group of soldiers is transported 30 years into the future to fight a deadly alien species that threatens humanity's survival.
It's truly remarkable and really dangerous. I mean, a couple weeks before, they had found a couple in the ice.
No.
Listen to this. They found this couple that had fallen into a fissure sometime like 80 years ago or 90 years ago, totally preserved. I was like, man, if I take one wrong move, they're gonna find me in 2080.
Released in July 2021, The Tomorrow War combines high-stakes action with emotional depth, making it a thrilling experience for fans of both sci-fi and war films. Now we have The Thin Red Line. Directed by Terrence Malick, this poetic World War II drama takes viewers to the Battle of Guadalcanal, where soldiers confront both external battles and their inner struggles. The film masterfully captures the chaos and beauty of war.
What I think is important is that it just shows the horror of war, the intensity of war.
Released in December 1998, The Thin Red Line is a visually stunning and meditative exploration of the human experience in combat. Next is Hacksaw Ridge. This inspiring true story follows Desmond Doss, a medic and conscientious objector who served in World War II without carrying a weapon.
But I have the conviction to walk into enemy fire to save my enemy. How's that? I mean, wow. I mean, dynamite. The guy was like, wow.
Doss displayed extraordinary bravery during the Battle of Okinawa, saving dozens of lives. Mel Gibson's Hacksaw Ridge, released in November 2016, is a powerful and uplifting story of heroism and conviction. Let's talk about The Last Duel. This Ridley Scott historical drama is set in 14th century France and recounts the last legally sanctioned duel in the country's history. The story centers on Marguerite de Carouges, who accuses Jacques Le Gris of assault and leads her husband, Jean de Carouges, to challenge Le Gris to a duel.
It is remarkable when you look at the stakes and the fact that her life was on the line, you know, and rape in that time was considered a crime against the man. It was a property crime. It was nothing to do with her.
Released in October 2021, The Last Duel is an intense tale of justice, honor, and truth. Now, onto the timeless classic, Casablanca. This iconic film, set during World War II, follows Rick Blaine, a cynical nightclub owner in Casablanca. His life is turned upside down when his former lover, Ilsa, arrives with her husband, a resistance leader. Released in November 1942, Casablanca is a romantic drama that balances love, sacrifice, and the fight for freedom. Finally, we have Saving Private Ryan. Steven Spielberg's masterpiece follows a group of soldiers tasked with rescuing Private James Ryan, whose brothers have all been killed in action. The film opens with a harrowing D-Day landing and takes viewers on a journey through the horrors of war. Released in July 1998, Saving Private Ryan is a landmark in war cinema.
He was marching off to the next kind of little place he was going to shoot, and I said, Steven, you know, don't you think we should have done a couple more takes of that thing, you know, because it hadn't been great. He turned on a dime and he said, I could spend another hour on that scene and perhaps make it 10% better, or I can go do another great shot. I'm going to do the shot.
Known for its visceral realism and emotional impact. That's our list of the most unforgettable drama war movies. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing movie recommendations.